Okay, so in this session we will see how container works. So if you remember in the last session we covered what is a container and difference between a container and a VM. Okay, so let's get started. If you see here, we have a bare metal hardware. On the top of that we have installed host operating system that could be Linux, CentOS, Ubuntu, Windows, Mac, or any other operating system. And on the top of that operating system we have installed Docker engine. So to create a container we require a base image. So in this case we are pulling base image from public repository, which is Docker Hub. So we will pull the our base image from the public repository to our Docker server. I will cover how we can pull the image and create the Docker file and other stuffs in the upcoming sessions. So this session is like the overview of container working. So once we have our base image, we will create a Docker file. So Docker file is basically a plain text file having some instructions. If you see the first line, it's from CentOS. So here CentOS is our base image, and from CentOS is saying like it means we will create the container using this CentOS base image. So in the next step, we will run this Docker file, and it will start creating a image. So if you see, this image would get created in layers. So we can say the first layer is our base CentOS image. Then depending on the instructions written in Docker file, the second layer would get created and so on. So once this image building process is completed, we will have our container.